Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds, light heavyweights, between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Gольzage.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Mistargeted. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Punch it out, guys.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. He just missed that shot up top. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Not able to land the headshot. See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
A good block. Gольzage's starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Halfway through this round here. He just missed that shot up top. Blocks that punch. Good counter punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Very good work with that power hand right there. Good, strong, straight shot. So effective as a power shot.
Yeah, it is, and he's pivoting into it. Look at the way he's turning on his foot, and he's putting his back into it. Beautiful.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Wow! Joe Gольzage's legs look shaky. He was hurt. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Able to get rid of that one. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Great movement to get away from those punches. Blocks the headshot. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, But the third, the fourth, they landed.
Good defensive skill. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Gamble. Throw the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Her defense into offense comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks away that headshot. Joe Gholzage's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And yet another right hand lands. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
And another right hand comes in. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
He fires back. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark. Oh, there it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Wow, is he defensively sound. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Able to counter that attack. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Joe Gholzage's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good counter punch. Blocks the headshot. Good defensive skill. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. Blocks that punch. Gets rid of that effort. Golzage's in bad shape. Well, where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man, when for most of the fight, he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guy start eating a little.
Oh! He gets away from one, and then a stinging counter shot by Joe Golzage. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Blocks it away. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
Keep moving, keep moving around the ring.
10 seconds to go in this round.
With the body. Take this down.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Get in there, let's go.
Good looking counter punch. Unable to land that shot. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Able to show you his blocking ability. Good looking counter punch. Missed that shot up top.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Good, nice work. Listen, once you go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head. Let's finish. You just focus on me. Certainly don't stand in front of him. Wait for him to get bumped.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Golzage's stunned, and he is hurt. So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Oh, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
Lands the counter. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight. Wow! Joe Golzage's in bad shape. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Able to cover up that gut. Wow, is he defensively sound. Teddy making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Very nice defensive guard there. Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Against his opponent. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Costomato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Just missed with that punch. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good counter punch. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Good looking counter punch. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Able to counter that attack. blocks it away. Good looking counter punch. Blocks that punch. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside.
This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
His eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
You're still not moving enough. Use your feet. Push the body.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And there he counters back against his opponent. That punch just close. Off target with that hook. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Did they throw some molasses on the mat? Because I just don't see him moving the way he was earlier in this fight.
No, well, he's definitely not, and he's going to pay a price for that as the time goes on.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Joe, the Fireworks Gольzage.
Joe Gольzage is your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.